Brad, thank you. Now, this is the new video today of a man who was nude at a gate at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, and he was right next to a gate for a Delta flight, nude, screaming, jumping around. Channel 2's Tom Jones live at Hartsfield-Jackson this evening, and you were able to speak to some people, some passengers who told him that it took a long time, Tom, for the police to get there.
Justin, those passengers say it took police 20 minutes or more to get to 23-year-old Derek Weems. They say this was a bizarre incident, and officers needed to get there as soon as possible.
Just standing there naked.
Gregory Evans says as he got to Delta Gate 21, he thought his eyes were deceiving him when he saw 23-year-old Derek Weems standing there with not a stitch of clothing on. He said there was no panic, and Delta Gate agents didn't seem bothered.
We're acting like there's no naked guy 10 feet away from them whatsoever, like they go through this all the time.
Evans says Delta employees in red coats showed up and just watched Weems.
There was no panic whatsoever. And
Evans and other passengers told me Weems stood there for about 20 minutes.
So the police had not shown up right away whatsoever. And when they did show up, they didn't tell people to get back or anything.
Atlanta police say that's not true. A spokesman sent me this computer-aided dispatch log. It shows police got the call at 6:40 and the first officer arrived at 6:47. Officers tased Weems after they say he began jumping, flapping his arms, and screaming about Jesus. Evans says before an officer tased Weems, several officers also just stood there and watched him.
And they weren't telling anybody to stand away. They weren't communicating with the guy.
And police say that's because they had 6 officers there who had the situation under control. Proof of that, they say, is because no one got hurt. Delta had no comment other than to say its employees are instructed to call authorities depending on the event. We're live at Hartsfield-Jackson Airport. Tom Jones, Channel 2 Action News.